versus Puck. It is going to be a tall order for RuFF to take down Astrea. I mean, like, I feel like RuFF has as much of a chance as Mossa, though. Because the wackiness is the 73% wacky factor that Falcon said could give him that chance.
73% whack.
It's RuFF.
And way over here on Ephemeron,
All the way.
It is Astrea.
How did that happen? What? Astrea.
There he is.
Did I press the backspace? Yes, I did.
Ah, that'll do.
What does the backspace key do? What? Why am I just learning about this now?
What are you learning about?
The backspace. Apparently it toggles you between bases or something. Huh.
Mysterious.
That is really mysterious. I know I'm not a perfect observer, but I think I've got like most of the essential hotkeys down. But that is like so seamless for like introductions. By the way, this is a quick CC from RuFF, no gas behind it. Yet anyway.
So it doesn't work for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm off your camera and I'm pressing backspace and nothing happened. So I don't know,
See,
man.
that's why I'm a little confused. I press backspace once, it takes me to Astrea's base. Press it again, it takes me to RuFF's. And then it's just back and forth. That's so bizarre.
Da, 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 da.
How is RuFF gonna play versus Astrea this game?
I mean, he's gonna mech because he's RuFF. So, yeah.
Yeah?
You have any other options for me?
Maybe he'll go for like a cheesy bio timing or something. I'd dig it.
Holy smokes, I would be blown away if that happened.
Yeah, I want to see him throw up 2 more racks in the corner right here. Because that's the cheesiest thing, right? Like, the cheesiest thing that a cheesy player can do is play macro or standard.
It's true. Throws you right off every time.
But I don't know if like Astrea knows RuFF that well, which that mind game could take place. Factory on the way. Whoa, wow, look at this. Sub 3-minute third from Astrea.
Is he a Zerg? What is
He's
happening
doing the
right
one
now?
gate greed. See, this is why I wanted RuFF to be going for a 3 racks. Astrea is expecting RuFF to sit back.
And he's playing it.
A Ghost Academy on the way. Ghosts versus Pro. Is this going to be for nukes or what? A cloak, maybe?
Pray to the gods of Terran that it's Nuke Rush. That would be so good. Stray is all being greedy and stuff, and RuFF just tosses out a nuke. No detection.
Catch this!
Yeah.
But Astrea scouted. He didn't actually see the... Wow. He did not see the Ghost Academy. Astrea's got sentries, but sentries can get EMP'd. Is it going to be like a tank ghost push?
Let's see why not. It seems like something we can do.
Yeah, you can do that. I dig it. Or is it going to be like tank ghost turtle like he did versus the Zerg?
The options are there. I don't know. Where's this going to go for RuFF?
I'm hoping it's the push because I think fundamentally turtling versus Protoss is just a straight up bad idea. Copenhagen-DOS has been raving about that home story cup. I'm guessing Cure versus Parting series? I didn't get to catch that one.
I've heard good things about it, though.
It's because it had a draw. Which is
Yeah.
actually really rare in StarCraft 2.
It is. It always involves Terran because Terran sucks.
There has been draws without a Terran.
Really?
Yeah, it's definitely happened. Like Swarm
Okay.
Host versus Swarm Host, I think, or like Stalkers on top of a ramp and another player refusing to go up said ramp, and
Just
one
sitting there
refusing to go
forever.
down said ramp. RuFF's pushing, by the way.
Oh.
He's got 30 seconds to make this push happen before charge hits, before 1-1 hits. And he's going. He's pulling some SCVs, but the problem is this is a tank push. So it is going to be hard in order to make this attack, like, get up there quick enough before the charge kicks in, before the 1-1 kicks in. There goes the Ghost, though. EMPs the Zealots. That's a good start. He didn't hit the sentries, though, so there can be more force fields. Tanks are sieging on up. Astrea has warped in more and more charge lots. He's got a shield battery. Is there going to be an EMP on those Zealots?
His upgrades are finishing, too. That's huge.
Yeah, the fact that this is kind of an anti-timing for RuFF right now could make it a bit rough. The charge is getting on top of all this. And RuFF's forces, while he tried this all in, they are kind of just melting here. If this attack was even just 10 seconds earlier, I think it could have worked out, but with Astrea counterattacking the charge lots while this is going on, RuFF seems to be in a rough spot. Damn it, I said it.
Yeah, so 58 to 40 workers right now. 4 bases for Astrea, 2 bases for RuFF. This is just Astrea versus Masa all over again. It's very similar where holds the attack, he's up, he gets more ahead, he maybe pressures a little bit, warps in a bunch of charge lots inside the main base while the attack is going on.
Yeah, round 2 or a counterattack from Astrea coming in. RuFF has raised the wall, but there's not a lot behind it to defend versus this. These charge lots are just getting on up here. A Ghost pops behind this, however, then charge lots are going to get unloaded into the main. And look at that. That is just one choke. Oh, the poor SCVs. So many die. In the main base, a lot more SCVs dying too. Charge lots are just running everywhere.
That's just how you play PvT, ladies and gentlemen. If you struggle with this matchup, here's how you do.
Well, really, it's just holding the first attack and then you win. Astrea, though, really is like in warping in more Zealots, though.
116 to 36 supply. Astrea is working on this.
I liked the attempt from RuFF, but there's just... Yeah. Astrea just had the timing down too good. RuFF is trying to hold on, but he's down to 20. Yeah, like you said, 26 supply. Astrea is on 4 bases.
How is this not over? There's 4 SCVs.
RuFF likes to take his time to GG, and I mean sometimes he pulls the games back. It's going to be a tall order versus Astrea, though.
Not this one, though.
Yeah, losing the CC is definitely it.
Astrea expanded again, too. Might as well.
Why not?
Yeah.
Charge lots into the main once more. Warping
Actually,
charge lots in his face. Sorry?
I'm just saying, I just cast a PvP for my channel next week, where due to a combination of Reaver drops and Storm drops, their other Protoss player had 2 probes at the 20-minute mark. It was great.
Ooh, that's
That
right.
reminds me of this. 2 workers for RuFF at the end of that game. Ugh.
Alright, next map's going to be Acropolis.
Shoink. Let's do this thing.
I want to see RuFF try another timing attack or something. I think it's his best chance.
I want to see RuFF go for mech.
Turtling, though, like, it's been established time and time again that turtle mech is just junk.
You can do some Hellion run-bys and stuff. Try to slow down the Protoss.
Yeah, but a good Protoss has been defending harassment their entire life and won't take much damage. It's just, mech is just rubbish versus Protoss.
It's true.
Timing attacks with mech units like tanks and even maybe Hellbats, something that RuFF also does.
Wasn't there a time, like earlier this year, where Maru was making mech work versus Protoss? And it was amazing.
Well,
like
it
3
worked
weeks.
for like one match, and then
And everybody was like,
the Protoss
do
are like, "Oh
better!"
no, we just need to not play dumb versus this." Because
Just
Mech is
tweak it.
fundamentally horrible in every way.
Yeah. Which is so strange, because Mech is the only way to play against Protoss, and for it to be so flipped
Yeah, it's really
makes no
bizarre.
sense.
It's just because everything's so quick in StarCraft 2, right?
Yeah, get started faster. But even
Anyway.
then, like, Mech takes a while to build up in Brood War. So, I don't know.
In the bottom right, it's Astrea.
In the top left, it's RuFF. Copenhagenos has the same glass cup that I do. I don't know where I got this thing, to be honest.
Wow, you're twinning.
I suppose. Where did you get yours, Copenhagenos?
Ah! That may or may not have been my water bottle.
It sounded like a water bottle
It
falling and
was
hitting
an
your desk.
empty water bottle, but a water bottle nonetheless. I apologize for everyone's ears.
I got headphones on. It was fine. Anyway, considering both Copenhagenos and myself are in Utah, it
Really?
makes sense. Mm-hmm.
Bunker on the way for RuFF. What's he gonna do this game? Because he's opening up pretty much the same way. Delayed gas. CC. Bunker. And it looks like Astrea's opening up the same way too. Sentry maybe into quick third nexus if I had to guess once more. That probe's moving. Look at this guy.
Same...
He's getting ready to queue up his third nexus before his natural's even finished.
Throws up a star pattern. I like it.
It's like a sigil. Been watching a lot of Supernatural lately.
But, I mean, if you do the same thing versus the same, why expect a different result, right?
That's the definition of insanity, right?
That's what they say.
It's gonna be spotted this time too, right out the gate. I guess maybe this is the all-in that RuFF has. He's most confident with or something.
Something.
I'd like to see him go for a hidden base right now. Cancel the all-in. Go for the hidden base.
Astrea prepares for the all-in, and it doesn't come.
What you do from there, I don't know.
You go right into Nuke Rush is what you do.
Right into Nuke Rush.
Yep.
I'm still a firm believer that nuke land time should be based on how close it is to the Ghost Academy.
How close it is to the Ghost Academy?
Yeah.
That seems fair.
So that way, if you like go to the effort to proxy like a nuke next to your opponent's like base,
It's faster.
it is.
I like it. For realism and for balance.
Yeah, I think it would be super fun. Because then it's like, oh no. The Russians are at it again, planting nukes in Cuba.
And that's way more concerning than all the nukes in Russia.
Absolutely, these ones are closer, right?
For obvious reasons, yeah, exactly. Well, all right. I'll contact my guys at Blizzard. Let them know.
Right.
We'll get this in the next patch.
Well, seeing as how they're busy tweeting about Warcraft,
True.
I don't know what to do about that.
Now I'm sad.
Darn it, we almost made it through an entire cast without getting sad about that.
Oh, so this skin, it is Borderlands skin, right? It looks like everything is cell shaded because of the black outlines.
You're right.
I know. I cast. The game
Oh wow, Astrea is totally just heading this off. Ruff says hard nope, and backs off.
Totally good.
The prism is that's a phoenix. Is there no prism? There's the prism.
Ah, of course. Can't skip Prism.
Ruff
Oh,
got
go check the
scared
skin out.
into macro. 6 more
Look at
weeks
it.
of winter.
The little Marines are little Borderlands Marines.
Well, that's the classic Marine skin, isn't it?
It's freaking me out. I don't know.
Wow,
what it's
you're
supposed to
right.
be.
Whoa.
But it's cell shaded. It looks.
Huh.
How weird is this? I like how there are SCVs in here just hanging out, preparing to pull.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Is that like every unit? The tanks seem like
Yeah.
it too.
Yes, it's the
Huh.
skin.
Wow.
It's so distracting, huh?
Now that you mentioned it, huh? That's really cool. I mean, it's like aesthetically, it's really pleasing,
It is.
but it actually does look like something from the Borderlands. Not that
Yeah.
I've ever played the Borderlands.
But you know. Hey, look, Hellions are doing stuff.
Huh. Wow, Astrea actually really did cut workers too, so he's only down to 56. He does have a 4th base out though, or on the way, and the power of Chrono is pretty good.
It is.
And Ruff's on 2 bases. He's giving it the good old college try though, as he throws up a 3rd on location.
I like it. I'm on board.
Yeah, I dig it.
Borderlands 4, Kaprulu Sector, says Copenhagen Das. Also, Chicken says if you destroy Ghost Academy at Nuke and destroy them.
I would
I
be
concur.
100% fine with that.
Yep. As long as they're going for realism, let's go further. And I think all they did to give the illusion that it's Borderlands is just give everything a black outline. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Right you are.
That's all it is.
The tanks are just cool.
Yeah.
How did I not notice this before?
It's new. It's definitely a new skin. I haven't seen it until.
Well,
this-
it's one of the new skins, yeah, but
yeah. But
like the
when you're
first thing I
looking at
do
the
when
new
I see a
skins-
new skin is zoom right in on a unit.
Yeah. Don't know. It's not crazy obvious unless you know it's there, I guess. I like it.
Whereas Astrea has no skins.
Yes. Good enough.
He's building a lot of disruptors. Because apparently he's got 3 robos. Ruff has tanks, which can hit disruptors. Stargate's on the way. Protoss player going up to 5 bases. Ruff is securing up his 3rd. I mean, in theory, the same rule applies. You reach a strong enough army. Doesn't matter how long it took you to get there if you can beat your opponent. Oh my gosh, Astrea's making 4 Stargates at a time.
And he's got a fleet beacon.
Does he go for speedy Void Rays?
Oh my gosh. That would be the dream right now.
That would be really cool. That's the real reason we got speedy Void Rays. For the one game of Terran mechs,
Yeah.
Blizzard's got you covered.
When there aren't 100 Marines on the ground, Void Rays are pretty good.
I don't know, Thors are even pretty good versus Void Rays. RuFF moves out. He's going to EMP the Protoss army. Kind of, as a bit of a spitting in his face, like, F you, guy.
Get off my porch.
I know EMPing disruptors doesn't really do much, but I did it anyway. Although in theory now, if they get hit by the tanks, they'll die quicker.
True.
So Astrea has to wait 12 seconds before they regain full shields. Oh, that's a lot of Novas.
Okay, not bad. Burning down refinery. As Copenhagen now says, Astrea has Brood War level toss versus Terran. And this is how you beat Terran in Brood War 2, because they mech, you just expand a million times, throw yourself at their tanks over and over again, try to keep the tank count low, and then just out-macro them.
Ah, the Zap Brannigan strategy.
It is, it really is. It's the Zerg style. I'm going to lose so many units, but I'm going to make so many units I can still win. Refinery down.
Oh. Charge Elite's in the main base. 5 carriers at a time on the way, by the way, for Astrea.
Okay.
RuFF has Thors, though, I mean...
Thors are really good against big stuff in the sky.
They are. They finally found something they're good at. It only took them like 8 years of StarCraft 2. I remember when they first suggested Thors as an anti-air unit, too. I was like, why? And then they turned out to actually be a good answer to Broodlords and things.
Yep, they sure are. Just big chunks of damage against those big.
Yep. Well, now they're kind of more like machine gunny, since they're pretty quick.
True.
The Borderlands Thors look pretty cool. Okay, so Astrea's gonna do the old bounce back and forth. This is so weird. I'm pressing the backspace and it's cycling through all of Astrea and RuFF spaces. That's really weird.
Okay, actually, now that it's doing that, that's actually an inject method for Zerg. You can bind backspace to cycle through my hatcheries.
Really? I thought it would just cycle through your hotkeys. Does it actually? Is there actually like an option to cycle through your hatcheries?
Yeah, cycles through your hatcheries and then you inject backspace, next hatchery inject, backspace, next hatchery
Oh,
inject.
you're right. So it goes through your bases.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of...
So you're observing, so it figures all of the bases are your base.
Ah. Carriers are attacking. Like, RuFF has enough Thors to deal with this, though, easy peasy. He's just giving it. RuFF just says, right, I'm gonna attack. He should probably bring all of his Marines in his bunker, because he actually has 12 in it. And RuFF just says, turrets.
That's the answer.
Yep.
Turrets.
Can't have enough turrets. Disruptors. Oh, gosh. Oh, the ghosts.
Bye. That's huge for RuFF all of a sudden.
I just puked a little in my mouth. The problem is you can't push into disruptors quickly.
Nope.
With Thors, you're going to have yourself a bad time. Astrea has now made it up to like 8 carriers. If RuFF had found a way to fight the carriers, I think he'd have actually had a chance to take on the main army. Now that he's in kind of an odd base race situation versus a Protoss with all the bases, I'm not sure.
He's too slow. He can't get it done.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Even a DT in the mix. GG. Astrea takes it 2-0.